Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting and riveting and amazing Propagandacast with me, host Imperial Dane, off here to 1v1 on Semois. In the north stands Redxwings, reddest of wings, champion of the German army here in this case, setting out with the Kampfgruppe Meyer from the 26th Panzer Division with Italian elements sort of mixed into it. It's got coastal infantry in the south. It is Jiro fighting for freedom, democracy, and liberty here with the 45th Infantry Division with a quadruple scout opening here. And I'm guessing it's going to be the advanced infantry build, then likely to turn these into artillery observers. I mean, it could be airborne, but typically they're going to get those into pathfinders right away. But we'll see. 5 scouts, yeah, definitely something like that. Meanwhile, a more coastal service here out for Redxwings. So we're off here to a already very volatile match, I think. As always, big hearty thanks to my Patreon supporters for the continued generous and wonderful support with the Propagandacast. And a big thanks to those who keep commenting and liking my videos. Helps out immensely with the YouTube algorithms, which otherwise try to bury me. So, rushing out here rapidly across several points. 5th Scout Squad almost done here for Jiro. Up north here, Pioneers are busy. And interesting to note, the Pioneers all heading westwards, the coastal reserves more eastward side here, whereas again the scouts are just sort of spreading out there like tendrils of a great American octopus. There you go, going straight for the cutoff. I'm actually laying down sandbags to make it more defensible, though definitely will need some barbed wire here, or it could also become very good for using the opponent against him there. Scouts holding up here. Otherwise, very quiet here, and of course, other armies use scouts as well. It's just for whatever reasons, the Americans only have them in the game. I mean, technically the German army sort of like, had the Aufklärer for their Panzer divisions and Panzergrenadier divisions, but the Infantry division sort of initially had scouts, but they kind of went over to Fusiliers instead when it came to the changes after Stalingrad and North Africa, where they kind of lost the scout battalion, but they did receive the Fusiliers, so it was sort of like an in-between scouts and sort of just a more veteran battalion. So, little fun fact there. Engineers on the way for Jiro. We got the Infantry company there for Redxwings. Triple Scouts, 2 Pioneers here, finding all over the place. We'll have to see what course next out of Jiro. Guessing the Weapon Support Center typically tends to be common with these kind of scout-heavy builds. Italian troops getting ready to push forward. Got the scouts they're firing in there from the building up top. North, we've got Pioneers as the scout team here. More Pioneers rolling in. Already, definitely just a lot there going on. We got a total of 6 scouts plus engineers at Jiro. No tech yet, no battle group either. We got the medical station. Italian troops already, like, giving their lives for Il Duce here. As they push forward up northwest, Pioneers are busy. We can see the cutoff points being threatened already, even as Redxwings trying to get the munitions point that needs to be connected in the first place. Not the best engagement here for Redxwings in a sense. Great though for Jiro. I mean, he's using a very cheap squad to hold up 2 infantry squads here. Slowly bleeding out. The Italians even got a flank here now. Forming up a bit of crossfire here, making it difficult for Redxwings to actually, hold up here. So he's withdrawing towards a bit safer ground here. Panzergrenadier company for Redxwings. Meanwhile, there we go. Artillery observers there out of Jiro. No big surprise there. And that, of course, represent a bit of a boost there. Will certainly only complicate matters a bit more for Redxwings. So outside there, artillery observers falling back in the face of the advancing Italian troops here. Some Panzergrenadiers will definitely do Redxwings a lot of good here versus Jiro, I think that is for sure. Up north, Pioneers are very busy. And here we got the engineers trying to flank around here, using the scouts to just keep the Italians behind cover. And there we go, moving up with a flamethrower. So, definitely a bit of a rougher start here for Redxwings. Finding himself, being hit just due to, again, the sheer mobility of Jiro's, counter scouts. Redxwings really needing something with a bit more strength to, really punch through them aggressively. Some flamethrowers, as you can see there, definitely are also going to help there, trying to at least clear out some more of these artillery observers. Let's see if next for Redxwings could go for some Panzergrenadiers. Could also try for a half-track here in the Stummel. I don't think he's going to go for that. Then again, this is Redxwings, so ultimately, I don't really know what he's going to go for. Oh, he does go for the half-track after all. There we go. Yeah, Stummel, of course, would have found something fast, explosive, to put pressure there on the artillery observers and engineers here. Something a bit fast, and the artillery observers obviously lacking any snares, can't really deal with it either. So, it's definitely a pretty good pick then, certainly also being, you know, fairly mobile, can also respond more easily to all the sheer number of artillery observers, as Jiro, of course, is moving into, like, just hit points all over the place. And there we go, Redwings transferring out the Panzer Grenadiers, or the coastals for Panzer Grenadiers. Place them there. Thumbs up to that. I'm sure the Italians are also quite grateful to Redwings that they get to be transferred out. Got some more meaner looking Germans. Thumbs up to that mechanized support center. So Jiro there. Definitely's got something up his sleeve there. Half-track supporting here, the Italians. Machine gun there blazing away there. Panzer Grenadiers Italians heading westward towards the center there. Artillery observers forced away. The German 250 and half-track there, of course, was very much a part of most Panzer divisions. Typically would have been the 1st Panzer Grenadier Battalion that have been equipped with them. And, you know, basically, you can sort of see them like, you know, precursor to the infantry fighting vehicle, whereas, like, you know, for the Americans, there was more like, you know, the predecessor or the precursor to the, you know, the armored personnel carrier. The way the Germans used their half-track was typically a lot more aggressive. They were typically much more part of the squad in that way. And that way, again, similar to infantry fighting vehicles, obviously not infantry fighting vehicles. Just, you know, again, highlighting just the way the Germans tend to approach things a bit differently. There you go. Getting upgraded the Stummel, so that'll, of course, provide some nice fire support here. We got the barracks on the way for Jiro. Probably no response here to it. Part of me would expect the weapon support centers and bazooka teams, honestly, but Panzer there on the cut-off point. Redwings, of course, looking to shut off his opponent's resources. We got the officers' quarters on the way there as well. Low on health, definitely will need to treat them and get them reinforced and healed for that matter. And there goes Sturm ready now. That's really going to help here. His pioneers are about to meet their demise at the hands of the artillery observers. Can clearly do more than just observe for artillery. There goes Sturm left riding Redwings with crucial short-range artillery support. Of course, more Panzer Grenadiers, which is I think be a very good addition for Redwings. So there you go again, artillery observers just all over the place. In this sense, Redwings kind of like playing a game of whack-a-mole there, except the moles in this game has cases guns. Clearly, Texan moles. Artillery service, of course, they'll basically see the Sturms being rushed up there. Panzer guns on there for Redwings. Yeah, he's lacking healing here. We got a medic bunker on the way there for Redwings. That way he can just spend munitions to get the healing going rather than fuel, which of course can then, you know, go towards other things. Of course, what those things will be, of course, is an entirely different matter. So far, though, we can see there, Jiro's really got a, like, you know, solid lead, at least in terms of economy here versus Redwings. Again, part of it is just because he has so many artillery observers, he can easily, like, just pick his engagements. That really creates a challenge there for Redwings, who's just comparatively a bit more flat-footed for the time being. This is where also just having a non-upgraded half-track just to rush his troops around that could have been helpful. Meanwhile, Jiro has actually gone for the pool there, and he's actually going for a Chaffee light tank here. Officer's going to put some pressure there on the Stummel, but then again, we also know Redwings is a guy who knows how to swing his Stummel about there. Makes use of the blinding shot. So
victory point lost.
It's definitely not going to be, I think, too easy here for Jiro to make use of that Chaffee versus Redwings. He's going to need, I think, at least several of them. There you go, medic bunker on the way there. Redwings, though, will likely need a Pack 40 or something else to back up that Stummel versus Jiro's Chaffee in the longer run. So far, map control is decidedly American. The men here of the Comfortable Maya are struggling to halt the tide of freedom, democracy, and liberty here. Wow, that was a hell of an angle shot.
Territory sector lost.
A weird thing that can happen there. North Pioneers, Panzers moving in there. We do have the offs as an option here for Redwings, certainly wouldn't be a bad choice to go for that. Big improvised armor on the way as well. And there you go, Chaffee going in hard here. Talon troops moving into block and pursuit there. Pretty sharp there. by Redxwings and the German army.
The enemy holds all victory
There we
points.
go, we got the offset, but we also got a trouble cap here from Jiro on Redxwings. So definitely a bit of a tough situation here for the Germans. Stummel advancing again
The enemy
here.
have taken our territory.
Sloop service sneaking up. Bit of light bombardment here. Artillery service continuing the pressure. Italians are being pushed to the very limits, which as it turns out are not very big and are pretty soft if anything.
You have 3 command points at your disposal.
So we can see Redwings though, as he's keeping like the attention, he's trying to sneak up forces on the flanks here,
We are losing the lead.
but even the challenge is pretty tough here, pretty big. Panzer's getting ready for another push here. Medic Bang, of course, running with some of these
Sector lost.
free reinforcements on the Italians and recovering some casualties to reinforce the others for free. Panzer's down the road. Artillery servers powerless. The Chaffee, not too much power there either. And engineers here, or pioneers as the artillery servers up there as well. Just artillery servers wherever you look. And we got a grand filling up here for Jiro. Of course, could see some cannon shots out of that. Further put pressure down Redwings infantry. Stummel just hanging back for now. Which would have typically been part of the 1st Battalions of Panzer Grenadiers Heavy Weapons Company. They would also typically have the larger version known as the Grille, which of course was mounted more on the Panzer 38T chassis. But still, you know, largely same role, just bigger gun, that is, providing closer range artillery support. Sorry about that. We do have to get rifle out for Jiro. Interesting. Guessing ranges. But again, by doing it like this, you know, he doesn't have to like sink all of the manpower at one time into the Ranger squadron, just like you do it in pieces. Pack 40 for Redwings. The Panzer up there, Colonel 40, will definitely be crucially against an opponent going for a lot of light vehicles. On top of his a lot of light infantry. And up north here, Pioneers fighting artillery service on the fuel point again. German forces of the Kampfgruppe entering the town. Here's the 45th Infantry Division, keeps up pressure. In the south, Greyhound moving in, and we do get the counter shots here. Basically turning into a massive self-propelled shotgun. And as you can see, he has excellent chance of getting out a wipe. With that, Redwings just lost a Panzer Grenadier squad quite easily, with little to do there.
Anti-tank gun and crew are ready for orders.
Turn then to toggle ability when the Greyhound was already like pretty speedy, but also fairly difficult to like actually destroy, I think was a bit of an error. Meanwhile, coastal reserves here need to get out of there. He's going to try for an anti-tank grenade, obviously, but yeah, that's still going to give the Greyhound a good chance to actually get a wipe there. Nope. Looks like the blinding effect that paid off, and there you go, Pack 40 on the scene there. Redwings, though, is still really pressured against the wall here by the Americans. Again, that wipe there really just hurt him badly. And there we go, we do get the Rangers, and we do get the weapon drop here for Jiro. We'll hope he actually picks up the weapons on the Rangers, so he actually intends to distribute them amongst the artillery observers, which is actually a strategy you can sort of like commit to the Rangers just dropping the weapons, and then the artillery observers, of course, getting the boost by picking up the weapons. In this case, though, turn the Rangers into a tank team. Trying to catch that Greyhound here, but fortune does not smile upon Redwings. As the Stummel misses, the Pack 40 sets up awkwardly, and the Greyhound, of course, uses the local terrain to dodge it. And there you go, Redwings for the Panzer Company. He knows he needs the bigger things here against these Amerikaner. These Yankee gangsters.
That require use.
Fresh wave of troops, they're heading towards the front line. As the Grand moves up again. And there you go, counter shot, of course, ready. Pack those goes great in the Greyhound. But it needs a lot more to finish that off, that's for sure. And there you go, Ranger Bazooka team advances here. Panzer's can at least do something against them. But an MD-42, I think, would be very helpful. There you go, Chaffee flanking in there. Still, though, Redwings had units on the flank that at least to give him some time to respond here. Chaffee dives in, Pack 40 still not in a good position. Stummel, I don't even think has enough munitions here for the blinding shot, so That's great there, of course, from... No, he did have it. He did have it. He baited him, though. Nice move there by Redxwings. That was really clever there. Basically drawing it in there so the pack has more time to then shoot at it, but also he can then dive at the pack and then again force a response. There you go. Still, Jiro, of course, seeing an opportunity, actually then swings up behind it with the chaff of the Greyhound and then blasts it, almost wiping the pack crew immediately. Really close calls. Redxwings bring in the Starstorm. 2 thumbs up. Fighting here, though, absolutely ruthless. The streets of Semois are getting painted red. Starstorm almost ready here for Redxwings and the German army. There we go. Ardent assault troops there. The 26th Panzer Division. Laden with grenades and all the finest semi-automatics and machine guns they can master. Need to be careful with that unit there. There could be a needless wipe at this point for Redxwings. Stummel is just firing some really high arc shots there. As for Jiro, he's flooding a lot of manpower, a fair bit of fuel too. Could be planning to take up here, of course. Could also go for caches. I mean, there's a lot here that Jiro could do, but the fact he's flooding a lot of resources could mean Redxwings has a moment of opportunity to just push ahead and actually, like, you know, push back his opponent a bit more. We'll, of course, have to see what Redxwings ends up doing here versus Jiro. Starstorm pushing forwards. Italians continue to reinforce there. Discount. North here, fighting continues. Italians flank around here. Artillery observers down to just poor Bob. And there you go. Artillery observers now equipped with bazooka. So again, utilizing the range that way to, like, you know, just not just to get themselves upgraded, but also increase the firepower of other units. And of course, Greyhound going for an isolated infantry unit, which again, these forces Redxwings have to play a lot more bunched up, meaning with this he can effectively just push really aggressively for map control. So at this point, Redxwings really wants, I think, to get out of Panther 4, try and hunt it down, and of course, emphasis on try. Engineers chanting and Starstorm, hard at work. We got the Stummel to do with the Rangers in the south. Engineers escaping the church here, but oh, maybe not, maybe not. Could be a chance here for Redxwings to score a wipe. As Jiro keeps up the offensive, Freedom Democracy's Greyhound there, busy up north. Starstorm going in hard, but he needs to be careful there. The Greyhound is very much a threat there, and I think Redxwings remembers that and just gets them out there now before it's too late. And we got that Panther 4 on the way here for Redxwings. That will definitely prove to be crucial, but at the same time, a reminder, Jiro has a chaffee, but also a fair amount of bazookas. It's not like that Panther 4 is going to be having that easy of a time here versus Jiro. In the south, troops are busy. Stummel there, good to go. Got the artillery observers sneaking up with their bazookas, with their guns, with their democracy. Panther 4 right around the corner. There you go, Panther 4's around to support the frontline troops here against the Americans. Greyhound gonna sneak in here, cheeky, but could get a surprise here with the Panther 4. Going for the Panthers, the retreat here. Almost had them. Pack goes, gets a hit in there. Panther 4 rhymed just in time here. Gets a good hit in the Greyhound. Panther seems to slightly mess up. Great here for Redxwings, good chance of it. No, lost another unit, but that was at least not the Panthers, but it looks like he lost his cursor service to all of them at this point, actually. Got the Greyhound, though. Not enough to compensate for the infantry losses, but that is still very helpful for the remaining infantry. So more Starstorm, of course, could be a great idea for Redxwings. And Jiro bring up the center things. He's still flooding like an immense amount of resources. I feel like this is a rather big error, honestly, for Jiro at this point. Like, just floating that many resources, when otherwise I think is in a really good position, could like exploited much more, and I think pressured Redxwings even harder than he currently is. So I think floating that much resources is a big mistake. More chaffies on the way, then when at this point he could probably just get away with taking up, maybe get a fuel cache. But he clearly wants chaffies. So I guess, I mean, that's that.
Our front line fails. 250 points remain for us.
Also got the medics, they're busy picking up the Panzers, who somehow survived in one piece, getting shot at by canister shots. Also got a bit more at the battle group. I mean, he could set up on a beach there to surround himself with some heavy artillery support. He versus Jiro. Redxwings, though, still getting back on the map here. With the loss of that Greyhound, though, Jiro's definitely lost some of the strength here. But also just, the Starstorm and just the Panzer IV further limits here, I think, the overall strength right now of Jiro. And I think it's just Jiro only compounds this by just floating so many resources. Perhaps he's just not sure where to go with this. That is a definite possibility. Look at, there we go. Tank depot finally happens. But again, I mean, he could easily had like a fuel cache out ages ago. And still have plenty of manpower to spare, but probably at this point, if you say otherwise kept up things like this, he could have like just maybe had a tank up already by now. More Panther Force Redxwings, thumbs up. Bazookas there up, setting up the church. Starstorm, Flamethrower Pioneers, packs. Panther taking a lot of down from the bazookas. And of course now the chaff is going in. Sturm the rhyming here. Point blank blast perhaps? No. Oh dear, drawing in, far away from the Panther 4, perhaps using it as bait.
We have lost the Panzer IV.
Got the Chaffee with a blinding shot. Beautiful, but losing the Sturm as well here. Overall, that is a pretty good trade-off there for Jiro. Single Chaffee for the Sturm and a Panther 4 is nuts. Anti-tank crew that goes down, Rangers here. Might try and defend it, but I think with the Panzers, the Starstorm and the Flamethrower Pioneers, that is a forlorn hope there. And in fact, he almost gets a wipe on the Rangers. Does he actually? No. But if Redxwings runs over the anti-tank, and that will at least compensate somewhat for the losses he just suffered. And mitigate things a bit further, making that trade-off a lot less cleaner there for Jiro. Absolute brutality, though. And the south here, Redxwings got his officer busy. Even as the rest of his forces are skedaddling back towards the base. Plenty of manpower again. Could go for Starstorm, more Panzer Grenadiers. Maybe some Grenadiers. And of course, you could also build bunkers. Okay, we got more Starstorm for Redxwings. 2 thumbs up. And of course, we got more weapons dropped down here for the digital observers.
Sir, we are ready.
It's a bit of quiet here now. Bit of quiet. At this point, again, due to Jiro just floating so much manpower, not investing in sending more troops, there has been a bit of a lull there. He's lost momentum. And Redxwings, meanwhile, is just not flooding resources and just putting the pedal to the metal here comparatively. So in that sense, Jiro, I think, really needs to like pick up the slack there resource-wise. Because he's definitely, I think, giving Redxwings now way too much of an opening here to turn this around. But second Starstorm squad out there is great news for Redxwings. That's great news for Jiro.
Ability unlocked.
Yeah, almost 1,000 manpower again.
Where's that coming from?
Definitely not what you want to be doing here. I mean, sure, if you're like, you know, you were like almost at full pop cap, I can see that, but like, he's not even like at 50. He's not even halfway there. There's like no reason to be floating that much manpower. Okay, Sherman on the way, but still, he could go for little ranges, he could build caches, 2 observers, riflemen. Like, there's so much been doing with all that manpower, he just isn't. And again, Redxwings is just much more effective with the comparison. So he's actually like, you know, stepping ahead there of Jiro 9 force-wise, despite again, Jiro theoretically, if he just spent all that manpower, could have a larger force than Redxwings. Certainly with some quality to it as well. But anyways, up north here, Tulip Services dashing in and catching the Pioneers on their own in the northern corner there. There we go. Jiro finally figures out what he wants to do. He goes for Rangers and an anti-tank gun. Pioneers to meanwhile forced back, about to get executed there by the Americans. Panther 4 hanging back. Busy at work, and there goes Sherman ready, the M4A1. Like the Greyhound, that one can load canister shots up as well. Panther 4 moving in. Starstorm as the Chaffee. Setting up shot around the cutoff point. The Jiro firmly tries to get it back
The
here.
enemy has claimed our territory for their own.
Bring in with the Pans and the Packs. Northeast Starstorm as the Chaffee. And the fuel put outside Redwings base again being harassed there. Another Panther for the Redwings and the Kampf of Maya. Jiro definitely is not giving up though. Second Ranger Squad, they're getting some nice weapons out the base. Brief moment of quiet here, but even then the storm is brewing up again. Sherman pushing forwards with a bit of support here. Jiro wants that cutoff point back. He wants that road open. And the 4 number 2 almost done here. And the officer goes down here, cut down by the Rangers.
Panzer 4 is field ready.
Second Panther ready for Redwings. And we got here Jiro upgunning his Shermans to the 7.6mm version.
Re-establish a connection.
Meanwhile, it's Slipstone getting the Panther 4. Panther 4 responds. And, ooh, Jiro there slightly forgetting about his observers there. Lines get wiped here, but Redwings is definitely a small win there for Redwings in the German army. Sherman keeps rolling ahead here. Going for the Starstorm. Mercilessly engaging. Rangers going for that cutoff point, looking to save the resource line again. Like, just the map is a bit of a patchwork there, at least on Redwings' end. I mean, Jiro does have a bit more connected and contiguous terrain, but for Redwings it's just a patchwork. Meaning he's technically getting no resource in comparison to his opponent.
We have lost control of a victory
American
point.
forces of the 45th once more entering the town here of Semois, as the Kampfgruppe just continues to be all over the place here.
Deploy. I want the gun here. Location secure.
Bit of quiet here as Redwings clearly lining up for a push. We've got the anti-tank tank from the northwest, it seems, and Panther force from the east. That should be very interesting to see how it makes that work out. There goes, soldiers on the waist, but there you go, the anti-tanks are utterly unsupported. Jiro sensing that moves in with the Rangers, clear them out. Panther force being held back here by the anti-tank guns. Could of course do with armored side skirts. Rangers can continue their pursuit here up the northwest, and there goes Schützenleu for Redwings. Thumbs up to that. And the anti-tank crew goes down to the Rangers, mercilessly and ruthlessly. Starstorm meanwhile are busy kind of everywhere else. 163 versus 235. There you go, going for the anti-tank in here. Jiro too slow to receive what happens at a time. Then line the Panther are going here against the Sherman 76mm and Chaffee. Almost got the anti-tank, and if you can get rid of that crew, that's going to be, yes, big here for him. And now we got the Schützen ready. The armored fist of das Vaterland strikes here. Town resounds with the slamming of armor piercing shells against hardened steel. Church collapses. And the Panther force getting slammed with bazooka fire and anti-tankman fire there. Chaffee they're sneaking a few hits here as well. Starstorm arriving on the scene here. Chaffee getting messed here by the Panther 4. And the Panther 4 goes down. Beautiful hit here by Jiro. Massive blow to Redwings and Deutschland. About to lose another Panther 4. That'll be a massive blow here to him. Starstorm in the center that also needs to vacate. We got Pioneers. Oh, and he loses the second Panther 4. A massive blow here to Redwings and the Kampfgruppe Maya. And he only took down one Chaffee. This is ugly. Another Pack 40 for Redwings. And feel-wise, he's definitely a bit off before we get out another Panther 4. That has been quite uncomfortable there for Redwings. Starstorm busy in the southern end. Mixing up the Sherman 76mm there. Another Sherman on there for Jiro. Almost got that fixed up. The 76mm Sherman was actually less popular with Sherman crews compared to the 75mm, because while certainly the 76mm was more effective against tanks, the thing is, most people just think about tanks and tank-to-tank fighting, but a lot of the time tanks are actually shooting at infantry, and in that sense the 76mm gun was actually less effective, because high velocity meant less room for high explosives inside the shell. So it was generally considered less effective, and that meant it's actually less popular with Sherman crews, because again it would be less effective just blasting infantry out of the hiding holes. So, little fun fact there. Mines exploding there, Sherman hitting a mine, engine damage, great there for Redxwings, gives us a bit of time. Machine gun bunker almost done, and a cache going up as well there, thumbs up. So we got the machine gun to cover the cutoff point. And using rapid fortification for that. Artillery service, it could go down. That would certainly be a bit of help for there for Redxwings and the come from Semois here, Sherman moving forwards here. Starstorm packs are moving in, hunting down that Sherman there. Engaging it quite well, and we got the artillery service, or Rangers actually there being possibly pushed out as well. But Redxwings here successfully seized the center, and his fuel cache is almost done. Which will definitely help him, you know, both keep the fuel point from being harassed that easily, but of course also just provides him with more fuel. So he can get out his tanks more consistently. And we got Jiro bringing up more infantry now. And again, I can't help but feel like he would have been in a much better position now if he'd just done all that sooner. And the Shermans, they are narrowly escaping in the wrath of the Pack 40s. Quick blend cover here. But the Rangers were already well on the way, so there's not too much. Panzergers that ace level could open up with automatic fire, perhaps. Rip through those Rangers. Of course, not really. Aren't ripping through them already, but would certainly rip through them faster. Also, plenty of points that floating. Guess he just isn't thinking too much about the artillery here versus Redxwings.
The ability is ready.
Can go for another Panther 4 now. You could, of course, also go for Stugs. But can even, like, I suppose, go for the Luftwaffe company, then start going for Martyrs.
Territory lost.
And we got another bunker there for Redxwings. This time here, guessing another machine gun bunker to cover up the fuel point. Certainly highlighting just how much enough Redxwings has had with all the harassment of his opponent. Sherman's being repaired. Chaffee, of course, also being repaired. We've got triple anti-tanks out of Jiro.
Shock troops ready.
113 with 235. Rangers on the move. Starts moving in, and another machine gun bunker, yes indeed. And there go veterans who won on the Starstorpen. Down a half health, 3 men left. Crash continues. Panther 4 ready. North here, fuel being hit. Slip service, of course, busy as well. And far south, we've got some rifles in there. Pioneers minding the southern approach.
The enemy is down to 100 points.
And a fresh Panther was arrived here for Redxwings, of course. Getting the officers' quarters up could be an idea as well, but I imagine at this point Redxwings does more focus on just getting out as many Panthers as possible. There you go. The arrival of the Panther 4 tips that engage in the center firmly into Redxwings' side of the ball court here. Hanging back, so we got multiple machine gun bunkers here. Almost always both of them pointing in the largely same angle as well, which is a bit amusing. Triple antennas going for the Panther 4. There you go. Full volley. Only one penetrates. That is pretty good luck there for Redxwings, to put it gently.
Victory point lost.
Pioneers are busy. Artillery observers dashing in there. Oh, there's Starstorm dashing on. Pack sneaking up the EC8, they're ready. Starstorm low on health, definitely need to be careful there. Down to 3 men. Health total keeps going down. Pack 4 lining up here. Engaging the EC8. Oh, it's not the EC8, it's 76 from Sherman. Just so used to seeing EC8s that for some reason when I see a non-EC8 Sherman with some similar gun, I just kind of go to the EC8, which is silly. There you go, pushing back the Panzer Grenadiers. Send us fallen to the forces of democracy for now. We got 83 versus 225.
A challenge, to be sure.
And we get the Ubici out of Redxwings. There's going to be some fairly heavy artillery being employed there against the Americans.
We have lost control of a victory point.
Going for the Panther packs ready. Most of them anyways. Yeah, Panther this time around though not so lucky. More shots punching through the frontal armor there. And I imagine it's a triple anti-tank and see out of Jiro that is causing Redxwings to consider like the Ubici just is trying to counter that with something a bit more explosive. But the assault continues here. Jiro dashing right through Redxwings lines here, clearing out Pack 40. Triple anti-tank scores clear out that machine gun bunker pretty swiftly here. And there you go, bunker down. Massive blow here to Redxwings. This cutoff point is now once more quite exposed. And the investment ultimately just end up not doing too much and losing an anti-tank in the process as well there. Fiercely effective though, of course. We do have the Ubici now ready. If Jiro relaxes too much here and Redxwings gets lucky, he could do some serious damage. Building gets smashed into a pile of rubble. Well, that was about it, really, it appears. I think Redxwings is making a mistake of charging into the area, like, you know, the artillery's coming down. Like, he'd have been unlucky, he could have lost the Starstorm instantly, but I guess that was a risk he was willing to take. More rifles of Jiro, having lost the previous squad here to the Germans. More Panther force for Redxwings and Deutschland. There we go, the assault continues to heat up here as things go pear-shaped for Redxwings. Panzers are being fixed up, and I imagine they're just loading up for the next volley there. And far up north here, Pioneers being engaged with the artillery observers there. Jiro pushing ahead here with the 45th Infantry Division. Baker Company.
Alarm.
And there you go, Panther moving in, backed up the Pioneers, the pack. Second Panther already, Starstorm also getting ready for the next engagement, the next push. 83 was under 59.
Batteries are requesting orders, Commandant.
Chaffee sneaking about, they're still alive, by the way. And now, of course, Jiro has a bit more an argument for floating because he's almost a full pop cap. Ooh, mine goes off again. Could still maybe go for some Martner units if you wanted to, I think. Chaffee on the flank, spotted by the Ace Pack crew. But the assault is on the center once more on the way there. Straight to the anti-tank guns. How's the course? He's firing southwards. And a Panther 4 immediately gets hosed again. And the artillery barrage towards the southern island there is just going absolutely pear-shaped. Starts me, they could go for the anti-tank, clear them up. We got the Shunt busy there. And the up pushing past here. The line of defense here out of Redxwings going for that remaining Panther 4. Starstorm Panthers there in trouble in the center. Chaffee keeps dumbing in though. Could lose it here, yes. Knocked it out, small win there for Redxwings, but there's still the Shermans. They are very much a major point of concern here. And at this rate, I think Jiro could actually call in a third one he wanted to. Starstorm there making sure work with some of the units, clearing out a flame for a team there. Oh dear, not touch regarding the entertainment team. That's definitely, yes, a wipe here from Redxwings from Jiro. Could destroy that, should destroy that. We'll see what Redxwings actually does. I mean, he could also pick it up. Turning against the Americans. And that is exactly what Redxwings does. And we got Starstorm with a flamethrower.
Artillery batteries are requesting orders, Commandant.
That was definitely brutal. We got, I think, the Ubici firing again here. This time around the cutoff point, hoping to get lucky there, but unfortunately Redxwings there's nothing to get lucky against. And a second wave of attacks again, got the range charge against Starstorm, they forgot about Redxwings, gonna get wiped out. No, looks like they get away. What luck. What fortune. Except, of course, for that.
Attack
And up
gun is
north
being
here, finally
shut
opening up here, Ralph's got with the pencils and the Starstorm.
Victory point is
Holy
under enemy
smokes, he
control.
got lucky there. That's could have gone for become a wipe pretty quick there. And we got a third squad of Starstorm there for Redxwings. 2 thumbs up. More Starstorm. And here they're going for a third Sherman. Which one having 3 Starstorm squads. Let's just say it might not be the ideal pick. But it's cool though, it's really cool. No cancels it for Panda 4, I mean, you know. Obviously makes more sense here, but apparently we'd love to see 3 Starstorm squads. Just saying. But certainly not the best pick here. We got 76 of us on 11. White Fuss there, forcing the artillery service to vacate the premises.
Artillery batteries are requesting orders, Commandant.
The premises suddenly become very toxic. Second pen performance down there goes Dawson against here. We got Jiro pushing in here in the name of freedom, democracy, and liberty. In the center, looks like Redxwings getting ready for another push here against the Americans. Starstorm in the way, mines exploding up north here. Starstorm almost got wiped out, I think, by that. Assault continues, we've got anything lying about here. Oh god, the engineer's wiped here. Actually firing down the center as well here. Anti-tank crew there expires as well. The Jiro's suddenly taking some pretty substantial hits here out of Redxwings. And the Kampfgruppe. There's multiple things lying about then. I don't think she's at least destroy some of them. East here moving towards the center here. And up north here, Panzer's been caught by the Rangers. Neither side was really paying attention though. Center there, Shermans are counter-attacking. Almost got the Betty 2 there. Oh, the Sherman though quickly skedaddling out of there once the first one gets pushed off. Trying to recruit there. Could have gone a lot worse, and then loses another one, I think. Yeah. He was clearly not expecting that counter-attack. Probably should have. And we got the assault continuing here. If he had some elements to tank up from the sides, I think that could have been really bad. Fortunately for him, he did not do that, though. Oh, Panther caught up here by the fuel point. And he gets it. Definite win there for Jiro, but the Rangers, low on health, these two caught up in fighting here, and they get wiped. This is turning into a necropolis at this point. And now we got the artillery there. There's practically nothing left of Semois at this rate. There's like building here and that and some sheds. That's it. The rest of the town is increasingly getting steadily flattened. Email up northwest, Panzer the pushback with the Sherman, low on health, but high on freedom. And we got a half-track here for Redxwings, the 251 Mittlerer Schützen Panzerwagen. Lieber Stürmer, ambulance or just regular half-track duties, we'll have to see. We will have to see. Got the Starstorm over there, Pioneers as well.
Enemy forces have captured a victory point.
German there, ready to ride in. And there you go, half-track ready here for Redxwings. The Mittlerer Schützen Panzerwagen. German sneaking out. Using it to recruit weapons.
Artillery batteries are requesting
Having to use his more expensive units for the purpose. Thumbs up to that. But yeah, Jiro's advantage in the town center this time around is a lot slower. A lot more cautious. Giving Redxwings more time to just prepare and bring up staff. Imagine, will it recruit this anything? Will he destroy it? I suppose that's one of the bigger questions. We've got more Rangers there now for Jiro again. There you go, half-track on the scene. Grenades in the Starstorm out of the Rangers. Nice frag grenade there. American forces pushing in, and the Rangers keep up the assault. Fire as much howitzer fire around there, I think. Have a good chance to do some significant damage to the Americans. It looks like Wings might have forgotten about his howitzer.
The enemy has claimed our sector. Victory point lost.
Range keeping the attack here, clearing out the pack crews. Carnage never ends, it seems. And fresh Sherman still on the scene. 40 versus 79 here. More damage inflicted by the Germans. And there you go, hard to find firing. 40 versus 74. And got another anti-tank recruit here. And quickly turn against the Amerikaner. And there you go, another shot there. Till observes about to observe the Great Beyond. And there you go, Sherman's being met with a tank on fire. That was surprisingly ineffective against it. Sherman, either just by failing to penetrate or failing to hit in the first place. 40 versus 65. Up north here, Panzer's going for that northern victory point. Redxwings certainly exerting a bit more map control in that sense. Whereas Jiro kind of also forgot about this part of the map, which is great for Redxwings. Actually got another machine gun bank going up here, clearly, using rapid fortifications. More till observers, pioneers. Very much make short work off. Deal with 3 Shermans. Jiro's quite the threat. He's actually interesting goes for Tilipsos rather than another Sherman here, I think. German down. Big win. If we could see the other Sherman go down here. So many anti-tankers proposals lined up, and there you go, another Sherman down. Massive losses here for Jiro. Engineers also at a high chance of getting wiped. Final Sherman, also in the line of fire, him the anti-tank guns. And that's it. That's all 3 Shermans down. Massive blow. A concussive strike that leaves, I think, Jiro probably strategically discombobulated more than anything else. He has very little left now, including victory points. 15 versus 58. But Jiro does not stop. He push onwards. Got the half-track upgrade ambulance. 10 versus 58. 9, 8, starts from there. Ace moving in from the north here. 10 to 4 is about to go kaput. Down to 1 man. And completely down for the count here. 10 to 4 popping the veteran's vulnerability. Starts from hard work here. Engineers and observers putting up a hopeless fight against the German Wehrmacht grenades. Getting that wipe. Finishing off the remaining engineer there. And the observers are just getting sacrificed here. This bonfire of the Third Reich. And another wipe here. I mean, at this point, Jiro has nothing left except a 1 Ranger squad, I suppose. Of course, these observers are definitely not making back home. So with that, Redxwings has scored a resounding victory. Absolutely brutal match, though. And we got a Sherman there at Jiro. Firing down the base here. 4 points left. 3, 2, 1. And that is definitely GG. Game over. An absolutely vicious battle here. A lot of back and forth. A lot of casualties. Roughly 300 total when put together. That said, I do think it's safe to say Jiro made some mistakes again around the 12 to 25 minute mark. Again, he floated way too many resources. Definitely also had a bit of an issue there in the later game. But I think in this particular area there, like when he was really ahead and then just floated that much manpower, that was a massive blunder there. And that was, I think, really just gave Redxwings the chance to get back to the match. But there you go. Hope you enjoyed this match. You learned something from it. If you did, subscribe, like, share, comment. This is Imperial News and cheers, and see you all tomorrow for another episode. Bye, everyone.